Ray Allen?
Those are some big shoes to fill if that's the comparison. But listen, Trey Johnson is an elite shooter who has spent a lifetime honing his craft. That work ethic is what they're banking on in D.C. So the hope is he'll continue to round out his game to become a star caliber player.
He'll certainly have a chance in Washington. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Carlton Carrington, also Johnson out there. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 4.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Middleton outside. No good on the 3. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, MP, guarded by Sarr. MP, no good. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. Middleton outside. Now here's Sarr. Here's Champagnie, covered by MP. Clock is at 3. Washington again can't hit. Let's go with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. MP's got 6.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Shot's good by Sarr. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSN is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K-TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser, he's checked in for Derek White. Shireman comes in for Pritchard. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Johnson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. So it's Boston. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break.
Well, I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Now let's take a moment to recognize. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Sam Hauser.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation and his analysis and aggravation of that nagging shoulder tendonitis. Extremely painful. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury, but the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Sarr, then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie at the power forward. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
And finished off by Sarr.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's MP. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Middleton outside. Top of the key. Rebound Boston. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP against Sarr. And the basket by MP. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter. For Washington, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 17 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
MP with it. Now Sarr defending. Here's MP. Tipped.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Here's Middleton. Hauled in by Brown.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the bucket by Boston. They set the screen. Inside. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Now here's MP. He's got 25. Yep, that one goes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. George, he's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Chris Middleton.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Champagnie. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. MP, 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Tatum against George. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Champagnie shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there it is for him. And that's now 33 points for MP.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Ball stolen. MP getting it done for the Boston Celtics. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there have been two very... Both teams making some changes here. Boston calls timeout. And it's the Celtics ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's MP, and it's Gonzalez in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, good to see Johnson getting into the defense down low and succeeding. Sometimes you gotta fight for it, young man.
Here's MP. And that one's good. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Sarr's got 13 in the second half.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the three by Boston. Pass to Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now here's Carrington. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And you see the size and length of Johnson, getting his shot over the coverage.
MP outside. Shot is up. Again, Boston.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
$20 points means hot soup. 30 points means a hot meal. When I drop 40, that means a whole buffet I'm feeding